Hey, good day to anyone who's still around. Uh, Season blessings. What have you been up to? I like that. Somebody said there's a reason for the season, so you don't have to disrespect anybody who doesn't want it or believes in Jesus, God, Christianity, birth, the birth, or what I have accepted within this holographic realm is the Son of God. The longest day, the shortest day, the equinox, or the solstice, is the two hemispheres, the northern, the southern hemisphere, where the Son of God is crucified. Goes dark for 3 days, that's the longest or the shortest day. And then it rises on the 25th. Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. It only needs to make sense to me. Right. So when I started this whole thing, it was about the true nature reality. And then I came here, and every single number, I'm the numbers guy, so every number has always added up perfectly. Like I say, the code in my life is 369, secret to the universe. It's my first son, 33rd birthday today. Just as I've been going through my own stuff for the last couple of months. It's so hard to explain because it's personal to player one, which is you. You know, to thine own self be true. That means the inner God within you. When you take these things off of the geezer, the wife, the brother, the cousin, the sister, the uncle, the manager, the whatever titles you put on yourself, that you have to wear a shirt and tie to be that person, that isn't you. That isn't you. Your true self is just a ball of light. This is what I've learned. This is what set me free. So I went through that phase of going, shit, I've got no money, what am I going to do? And then I had to humble myself because I was just still the ego, styling it out and hoping for the best. When I had to humble myself, you have to humble and humble and humble, and only then you take off more of the ego, more of the things that aren't you. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I never was anything. This whole non-duality, this idea that there is no right or wrong, there just is. That is it. You come out of the pain. There is nothing to be upset about. I am perfect. I am enough for me to have the best life, best experience. I am. That is it. That is the true self, the I am within, which is God. I've had these. I've skirted on this before, and this is my. You spin around. You keep spinning around. You keep letting stuff go. You see it again. You let to forgive and go. Oh, that's okay. I see it for what it is. But ultimately, it's just you going back to yourself, which is Source, God, Creator. If you're having a personal relationship with God and they're telling you, or it is telling you, literally telling you in your ear, do this, do that. I'm not having that experience. What I have is an idea, or I'll be doing something and then I'll meet somebody or I will say something and they will go, that's fucking perfect timing. How did you know I was going through this? I don't know anything. Michael, Bernie, whatever you know me as, I don't know anything, right? I am being used to transfer a message. That's it. It's not, check me out. Aren't I really clever? Aren't I enlightened? Pay me for this information. I've got everything I need. I will always have everything I need. I always had everything I needed. But I was in my own way. So I took it all off. I took all these things off me now. And I live in this beautiful space. This beautiful place where I don't need to worry one moment about anything. There is nothing outside of myself. This holographic realm, there is nothing outside of you. Everything is you being produced. It takes a long time. All I've got is time here. I've got this space to have solitude and calmness and know. I used to say, try being a window cleaner or a taxi driver in Birmingham or London with all the noise and everything else, and then be calm. I used to say it's easier for those Buddhist monks to sit on top of a mountain, people bring them chicken and rice every day, and then contemplate when all the noise is turned down. That's why everything's so chaotic. They don't want you. The matrix is the mind. Okay, it's this. It's this. It's everything. Is this tangible thing that you are creating? This matrix of the mind. When you think from only here and go, I'm thinking this, it can only be that way, based on what somebody else has told you. So you create it the way you want it to be. So if all you're worrying about is paying bills and is my wife cheating or is my husband cheating or how can I pay for that or how, that is the world that you have created. It is a prison of your own mind. How do you get out of your own mind? By going into here. This is if you followed me I had the channel before, and then I like to say, when I was getting like 350 views a day, I was like, whoa, I don't want to be the guru guy that everyone's waiting on me to give them the answers. So I switched all my channel off, and then I restarted it, I don't know, about 18 months ago, when I felt more confident in what it is. If I'm supposed to be some sort of messenger, like I say, I'd already worked out my numbers about 33. It's not some satanic thing, it's nothing about that. But there is, within that world, it's duality. We live in duality. You're right, you're wrong. No, Bernie's a good guy. No, Bernie's an arsehole. You're both right from your point of view. And then Bernie in the middle. And I'm like, I'm everything to everybody. That's it. So if you get me, you get me. If you don't get me, you don't get me. But even if you don't get me, I'm triggering something in you to finally get the message. So there's no wrong answer, right? As I look, and it says I've got 33 minutes and 44 seconds available. See what I mean? 33. Like it says, my firstborn, he's 33 today. And what I saw with the equinox was the 21st of 12. So 21st, 2 and 1 is 3. 12 is 3. It's 2 3s reversed, which is the 33, the ascended master, which is the Son of God. That is the ascension, right? But as above, so below. So as we see the Son of God in the sky, we also have the Son of God on earth, which manifesting as a man or a messenger, because there's no, it looks like that's up there and this is down here, but it's the same thing. But as above, so below. This is the thing that's very hard to get your head around. What happens in the heavens also happens down below. But we look and we go, well, what's all up there? That's a firmament. It's this. It's water. It's the heavens. And this is base reality. Like I said, I am gone past now. That's why I haven't done a video for a while. I'm no longer here to prove anything to anybody. My journey was this, to find out who I truly am, what is my true nature. And I've been tested. I had my knee problem when I started to work out. Physician, heal thyself. What is stopping me moving forward? So I had to sit and understand that there was stuff that I was still holding on to that I had to let go. Then as that started to ease, I pulled a muscle in my back, which trapped a nerve, which was a reoccurring thing from years ago. That trapped a nerve within my spine. And I was in agony. Agony. The worst pain there is, as far as any pain I've ever had on a consistent thing. And then somebody from America messaged me and says, oh, I was asked to send you this image and some healing. And I'm like, yeah. She said, does it resonate? I went, totally, yeah. What I know is within the spine, the Kundalini awakening, whatever you want to call it, the 33 vertebrae going up, and because the body is just the representation of the whole. It's just the fractal nature reality. This is what it is. The body is God. We are manifest. God manifest into this body. So all the secrets of the universe are within us, encoded within this body. But it's also encoded in nature, because we are also nature, the heart and the earth. It's all the same thing. There is no thing, there's just your consciousness, which is the one conscious God expressing itself. Whatever God is to you, you are correct. Whatever face he has, you are correct. Whatever clothes or whatever mantra it is yours for you to follow. Okay? Religion is just a division of a thing. Jesus as the enlightened being, the avatar, just as Buddha, just as all the other different ones that have their birthdays on the 25th of December. They all have their birthday on the 25th of December. Because they're all talking about the same thing. It's got many different faces down here, but above it is the sun. And that is going, and that's the Last Supper, whatever you want to say, is the sun and the 12 planets. Okay? And that is the 13. There's supposed to be 13 months, isn't there? All the numerology, that's for you to go down. I'm not here to. And the flat earth or the round earth is ones and zeros. Flat, circular, 1 0. Trying to square the circle. You're trying to square the circle, when in reality, the triangle, you've got the square inside the triangle and the circle inside the square. This is the Trinity, mind, body and soul. Right? You've got these three bodies that you have to align, but you can't align if you think you own anything, or you are anybody, or I am better than anybody else. There is nobody else here. This is the fucking whole thing. If I bring in people to go, right, I'm turning into a guru and follow me, right, I will then create that reality to just boost my ego, as if I know anything more than anybody else. I know nothing. I am speaking. The universe is flowing through me. This is the whole point. It always was flowing through me, but I just didn't listen. Everybody used to have this saying, keep your hands, it's like the roller coaster thing you get in. Keep your hands inside the ride, don't fuck about with the levers, and you'll have the ride of your life. Okay? That's what reality is. You're not in control of any of this. 14 minutes in, and I bet you haven't checked yourself how many times you've been breathing yet. The breath has just kept going, doesn't it? You're staying alive because the breath, which is God, which is the matrix, which is all of this that keeps this thing going, that you unconsciously don't have to be aware of. Okay? But the moment we try to control, oh, what do you mean? And then we start to fucking panic. Well, how can I control this? You can't. It's a waste of time and energy trying to control anything. You've got to surrender. But within where the place I came from, and most of you, the truth community, don't want to surrender. What do you mean? I don't want to have fucking hive mind. We're already in the hive mind. We're already in it. We always were. I'm having the best life, the best life, whatever you want to call the highest timeline. It's not about manifesting. You attract when you are willing to let go of wanting or needing anything. So when I go, what's coming to me will come to me. The praying mantis showed me that when he sat here. He sat in my room for 5 days, tucked in between two pillars to start with, and I watched him, and I understood the man did, and then he moved outside and he'd just stand on the wall, just sit. And then a locust would literally walk up to about that far from his face, and he'd just grab it and eat it. He didn't have to run around, chase anything. This is what this solitude has brought me to, this understanding. You're chasing money, you're chasing a thing. That's the trap. That's the matrix trap. Sit down till, sit and do nothing and watch your life change. But if you're too attached to, well, we can't, then don't. You're stuck in the matrix and you will stay in the matrix. Okay? That is it. That's the truth. That's just it. That's it. Because I'm outside of the matrix. But the matrix is still all around. But I am out of the mind matrix. The one where I have to shit. The moment I go shit, I brought myself back into duality. Believing that there's actually something wrong. That I haven't got enough. When I'm not, there's no body here. So everything for the character, for the best life, he has. He just had to get out his own way. So now I just surrender to this life. I'm still in it, I'm still here, but now I just have these most beautiful experiences. I meet these people who turn up at the right time. So I was bedridden, and the couple that we'd met, when Al came over, this family, they turned up one day with the two little kids. The one little kid looks like Al from when she was a little girl. She's called Belle. And Dave turned up and his wife, and he says, "I want to ice my back. It's this, that." And he went, "Okay, you know, I'll do massage if you want." Got me on the bed and he started rubbing my feet with the eucalyptus oil that I'd made. That I thought it was for somebody else further down the line. It was for me, physician heal myself, for a point 3 months later on. And he rubbed my feet, and then he had this tender machine and he put it on my back, and he left me there. And the little girl gave me a kiss. I went, "I love you, Bernie." I was crying my eyeballs out. And what I realised is, within men especially, because I'm speaking about the man because I don't know so much about the women's journey. I do know my friends that are going through it, but that's for them to explain. But for the man, we carry all our trauma in our back, in our lower back. That's why so many men have trouble with their backs, okay? Because we're carrying this stuff that this is the book of life. So like I say, so I don't take any medication. Pain is a frequency. Pain is a song. It's a message that needs to be heard. But what's the number one thing that they sell within the matrix? Painkillers. Because who wants to sit in any sort of pain? As soon as you feel any discomfort, drink, drugs, pills, anything except to sit in the pain. What I've learned is to sit in the pain is to finally tune in that yourself. Everything that the pain wants to be recognised, the pain needs to be heard. But it's fucking agony. Of course it's agony. It's been there forever. It's been ignored forever. This isn't one lifetime. This is every lifetime, right? Whether I'm the front face of the ancestor of all of them. This is the understanding I know. And somebody has to come and do this life. I've spoke to you many times about my numbers and the life I've had. And it dawned on me a few years back, Truman Show, that's what this is. So I turned into it, and I went into the dark, and I You only learn in the dark. You only learn in the pain. You only learn in the discomfort. I still have me cold showers, and some days it's -2. I'm still in there. I haven't had a hot shower for since June. Since fucking June. It sounds crazy. It sounds absolutely crazy when you speak it. No, I'm not festering. I'm not stinking. I still wash. It's not that I don't wash, but the comforts. So when I do end up having a hot bath or a hot shower, I will appreciate it like that first breath or that first kiss. But when we're so used to having all these things, our senses are so numbed down. That's why you're constantly looking for more stuff to trigger me. Give me something. Give me. I need a high. I need a new high. When you cut off all stimulation, you're stimulated by everything. I'm stimulated by coming out of here to have a pee on a night and seeing the sky and everything lit up and just go wow, or just seeing a black cat walk across the field, right, or a mouse running, or whatever it is. It sounds to me, the old me would have gone, what? Now I appreciate every single thing. All that other stuff is the distraction to stop you from getting to this, to me, to this where I am. So keep your hands inside the ride. Don't fuck with the levers and dials, and enjoy the ride, and you'll have the best ride of your life. Life is like a roller coaster ride. There is no wrong, there is no bad thing. There just is. So when you're the observer, so you sit in the ride and you just allow it to unfold without getting triggered and going, that's wrong, they shouldn't be saying that. So as soon as you do, you interact with the matrix that you were in, and it gives you more of it. So then you'll get another person saying it, and then you focus on that, and you're missing the journey. You see, you're missing it because you've been distracted. The secret is to take it easy, sit in your center, and allow life to come to you, like the praying mantis, like the Buddha. Sit and be. It doesn't mean I sit in here and not do anything, but when I go out, I accept that I am divinely protected in my holographic ball, my soul ball. And the only thing that coming up onto my screens is the best for my highest timeline as I keep rising and rising and rising. It doesn't matter if it's a flat tire. What a blessing. Now, my mind could go and put a story around it. Well, that saved me from doing this, or that saved me. As me and Mike G, my mate Mike, when we went to CTG a few years back, and my girlfriend Al, we took her car into town, and on the way back, a tyre blew, but we were going 30 mile an hour, and it come to a stop on the road, and as we stopped and smiled at each other, a guy in a pickup truck drove alongside and went, do you want a hand? We hadn't even stopped rolling. And we went, this is perfect, isn't it? Yes. Now if, and he took the tyre, we didn't even have the tools, he took the tyre, 20 minutes later he came back and fitted the tyre for us, and we were on our way. Now if that had happened to my girlfriend with a full car doing 80 mile an hour on a motorway, that could have been catastrophic. But it didn't. It happened for us to show us this thing, that we just have to, there is no bad thing happening to you. My son failed his driving test, and he's for the second time, and he's going, yeah, but it's this. I went, it's a blessing. Everything that is happening is a blessing when you can accept that and be grateful for this. I don't even know if I've gone off slant or that off key to what I used to speak. I've just refined it. I've refined it, and that's why I don't feel the need. So when I do my Facebook Live and stuff, I just play music. I play the music that's found me, that is relevant for the position I'm in. world's changing, frequency, whatever it is, or it doesn't matter if it's just me in my own game. Okay, and there's nobody else here. And I just get to observe it. So whether it's aliens are coming, doesn't matter. You are the aliens. That's my understanding. We're the alien. It's a cosmic joke, right? Or there's infinite possibilities out there, which is the infinite possibilities of the one mind. If God can imagine anything, then anything is possible. All you have to do is align your true self to that experience, and that experience will come into reality. But if you put fear on it, that's the number one killer of dreams. You have to get over fear in anything. There's nothing to fear. The only thing you fear is your shadow. That is your true self, hidden inside of you, which is the shadow. But everyone's got one. But no one wants to turn and face the shadow. Nobody wants to turn and do the work. 2020 vision. I've said it 85 years now. Turn in. This is the time to turn in and do the work. Or you'll be forced to do it. And so many people just didn't bother doing the work, and now they're losing the fucking shit. Okay? And their worlds are torturous and terrifying, and they're looking for anybody. Well, what's going to happen next? What's going to do? And everybody's starting praying to this thing, not realizing the thing that you're praying for is not anywhere out there. There's no middleman. You are it. You're the same thing that people are telling you go to a church or praying for salvation. You are your own salvation. You are the key to it all. You. Nobody else. You have to stop. You stop after punishing yourself with shit food, Botox. There's a million things I could say, but you own nothing because you're not even here. That's the truth. So you already have everything. You don't need to own anything. All you need to own is now. Own, now, one. That's it. That's the Trinity. This moment, this one moment is all there is. Get out of whatever you think's going on. Turn the radio down, turn the music down. Go into a fucking blank room or a field and just be with yourself. And whatever turns up, view it without disgust, or view it with disgust, and then make peace with it. Make peace with everything that your world's going to show you, and understand it's all you. And then you let it go. You go, okay, and then you let it go, and stop thinking about it, and stop thinking about your dad used to hit you, or this guy did that, or they raped you, or he beat you up, or he said this, or they did that wrong, or there's no wrong. There was your experience. This is your life, your story, my story. It's a mystery. It's like a flower that opens up. I've said it before. You're a seed, you get planted in this life. You put all the shit on you. Your childhood is your shit. All your trauma is your fertilizer. Shit, fertilizer. It's the same thing, you planted it. Okay? My flower didn't even start to open until I was 46, 47. Okay? So 46, 47 years of shit, trauma. Living in the dark in my own shit, my own fertilizer, not realising. Of course you don't realise until you have an awakening where the seed pops up and it sees the light. What the fuck's this? What is it? So I did mine, and then you don't know, and then you read all these books and people are telling you it's something else, and then as you get higher, you start, shit, I planted myself in my own shit. I planted myself so deep so that I could go so high. So if you're rooted in hell, by definition, you're going as high when you come out. That's why I'm going all the way, because I've buried myself at the bottom. This is the life to end our lives for me. If this makes sense to you, then so I've got 3 acres here, and I'm being used by the divine. I have got out my own way, so everything that I need, I always have. Everything that's needed for this journey that I am on will be provided for me. Okay, I don't need to have guilt about somebody sent me this, or, because there is no somebody. There's the divine flowing through each and every single one of us. But we think we're individuals, but we're not individuals. So if somebody goes, oh, you know what, I'm going to send Bernie 50 quid, or 5 quid, or 2 quid, but you think you had the thought, it's not yours. It's the divine. The divine has a plan for us all, and it works through us all. And when you accept that, nobody invents anything. Nobody makes anything up. The divine just creates through us, but it just wants you to be a clean palette for it to fucking guide you without being jarred, without you trying to go, no, I'm not going to do it. But you have to surrender. So I am, like I say, I'm the best time of my life. 2025 is just like 2024. 2024 was heavy work. Been burnt, been in pain. I had to read the book of life in my back. I had to read every single page. I had to shut every window down. I've been the window cleaner. So it's like a computer. But you can't just switch it on and switch it off. Now you have to look at every single page in your history and look at every single window. So, just infinite blessings. Love is the answer. That's it. Anyone who thinks I've done them wrong, and you still think I've done you wrong, then good luck releasing that. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, because there is no me. The universe flows through me. I got out my own way, and now I'm in this beautiful state. What is going to be is what's going to be. I've been shown many times, right? There is a God. There is a divine intelligence. That's it. I don't need to argue about it. That's it. That's my knowing. So, excuse me. Love to all. And I'm always here. Like I say, if you want to come and free your own self, free yourself from the matrix, come on over. If you want to build a little thing here, come and build it. If you want to become part of this beautiful community I'm creating, then you're more than welcome. Alright? It ain't going to cost you thousands of pounds. We'll have everything we need. Alright? Love. Have a most beautiful life. Bye.